Welcome back to BT Vancouver. You're watching us on a Tuesday morning, approaching 7:46 right now. Yesterday, news broke that the Vancouver Aquarium closing temporarily as of Labor Day Monday. And for more on this, we're joined by Lasse Gustavsson, the president and CEO of OceanWise. Lasse, welcome back to the show.
Thank you. Thank you. Good morning.
Of course, yeah. I wish we were speaking to you under better circumstances, but give us a sense of the economic impact that the aquarium has had during the pandemic, including some of the recent layoffs.
So we closed before almost everybody else for the pandemic, which was the right thing to do. We opened 2 months ago. We've been open for 2 months. We've been receiving a number of visitors, and they've had a pandemic-safe experience, and a good experience, I think. But we have not been able to make enough money to cover the operational costs. As a not-for-profit, we're not allowed to lose money, so we have to find a way to make enough money. And that we unfortunately cannot both provide a COVID-safe experience and make enough money to cover the operational cost for the aquarium. And that's why we have decided to take a pause, to take a step back and rethink the aquarium. What would a pandemic-safe aquarium look like? It doesn't look to me like the pandemic is going anywhere anytime soon. So this is a necessary change, not only for Vancouver Aquarium, I think for aquariums around the world.
And with all the scrutiny and controversy lately surrounding marine animals in captivity, is it time to rethink aquariums in general and get back to the drawing board in terms of how we can actually create a sustainable institute for marine life in a safe way?
So the animals in the aquarium in Vancouver is both happy and healthy. They're doing really well. And the interest of learning from the experience in an aquarium is huge. We've had no problem selling our tickets. I think the aquarium is the second best option to actually being in the ocean yourself. A lot of people do not get into the ocean. And if we want to take on the big challenges with the ocean, overfishing, pollution, climate change, what have you, people need to be inspired and educated, and aquariums play a very important role in mobilizing, let's say, everyday Canadian into ocean conservation.
And talk to us about the history of the Vancouver Aquarium as it pertains to Vancouver, not only for an attraction for tourists, but also all the scientific research that is associated with it.
So OceanWise, who operates the aquarium, is a global conservation group, and we have research programs, education programs, and we have conservation programs. You might have heard of the OceanWise Seafood Label or the Great Canadian Shoreline Cleanup.
Of course.
That's all the kind of stuff that we do. That will continue because that's not funded by gate revenue, or not primarily by gate revenue. So about half of our organization will continue taking on big challenges like pollution, like overfishing, like climate change. And we will continue to mobilize everyday Canadian and make it easy for them to engage in those very important issues for the ocean.
And what are some of the complex operational costs associated with the actual aquarium itself, just for running the building and the infrastructure for the animals and the food and things like that? Break down some of that for us if you can.
So running the Vancouver Aquarium costs just over $1 million a month. And that's without customer service. That's just the animal operations. We will have 75 people working 24/7 to make sure that the animals are receiving world-class care, veterinary services, but also social engagement and training. And with the fewer visitors and only staff, that would be a harder job for the staff to make sure that the animals get the social interactions that they are used to.
All right, Lasse, my daughter's turning 3 on Saturday, and we're all going to the aquarium. We've got our time booked, and I hope it's not our last visit. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
All right,
You're
take
welcome.
care. That's Lasse Gustavsson, the president and CEO of OceanWise, coming up at